challenge to put eye drops in your toddler's eyes? Well, that's this video. Hit that like button and let's focus in. Hey, howdy everybody, this is Dr. Neal Guymon, Dr. EyeGuy, with the show that keeps your eyes healthy and your vision clear. Today is another how-to video. Make sure you're subscribed for all my future videos coming out. Also check below for any additional helpful links. Now, let's learn how to put eye drops in your toddler's eyes. Step number 1, make sure that you wash your hands. You will be touching around your kid's eyes. You do not want to give them an eye infection. Step number 2, check for an expiration date on the bottle or the box. Eye drops do expire. Step number 3, you can remove the cap and make sure that you place the cap on something clean. I usually put it on a clean tissue. Step number 4, check for any goobers or weird brown or yellow crusties around the eye bottle tip. That usually means that it's contaminated. If it is, you definitely want to get a new bottle. Step number 5 is getting in the correct position to put the eye drops in. What you're going to do here is you're going to actually place the child right between your legs and lay them down between your legs. Now take your kid's arms and actually place them underneath your legs so your legs actually pin their arms down so they won't be able to reach up and whack the bottle out of your hand or rub their eyes or anything like that. Now I actually want you to place your toddler's head between your legs. Your legs will be able to stabilize their head so they won't be able to move it or thrash it around left or right, and it'll make it that much more easier to put the eye drops in. Now step number 6 is actually to put the eye drop in. There's 2 ways that we can do this. The first way, you can actually open the eyelids with your fingers. Now tip here is try and get as close to the eyelashes with your fingers to open up that eyelid. If you get close to the eyelashes, you'll have more power and be able to open up the eyelid and the eyeball that much more wider to give you more room to put the eye drop in. Now some kids have a super strong clenched down eyelid power that opening the eyelids will be very difficult. Then you'll want to do the second way, and the second way is actually to keep their eyes closed or let them close their eyes, and you're going to put the eye drop in the corner of their eyelids, on top of the eyelids, between the nose and the eyelid. If you're actually able to pry the eyes open with your fingers, then you want to put 1 drop in right into the eye. Now tip here is you don't want to hold the bottle really high because that will make that drop feel like a cannonball hitting the eye and be super jarring to the child. If you can, try and hold the bottle as close as you can without touching the eyelashes or eyelid or eyeball. If you touch it, that might contaminate the bottle, or it might actually give them abrasion or scratch their eye. But the closer you can put that drop in, the easier and less jarring, more comfortable it is for the child. Now if you're putting the eye drops in when they're closing their eyes, you're going to do this at the same time. So you'll start with one eye, you'll put 2 drops in on the corner, 1, 2, and then move to the next eye, do 1, 2, all at the same time. Now step number 7, now that you have their head stabilized, you can actually put the eye drop down and actually use your fingers or your thumbs to slowly open or blink the eyelids for them. Unless the child already does it automatically, then you're great. The eye drops will fall right into the eye. If they don't, if they're screaming, which they probably are, then you'll probably want to just open their eyelids for them, just 1 or 2 blinks, and that'll get that eye drop in there. Step number 8. Once you have the eye drops in there, then you can take your tissue and dab the extra eye drop or the tears away. Make sure you don't rub the eyes too hard. You just want to dab the extra moisture, the extra drops that are on the surface there. Step number 9. Now you can recap the bottle and store it properly. Now make sure you know how to store it. Some eye drops need to be stored in the refrigerator. And that's it. Now you're a pro at putting eye drops in your toddler's eyes. Just a few EyeGuy golden nuggets of wisdom here though. Golden nugget number 1, make sure that you double check what eye drop that you're putting into your child's eyes. Sometimes it can be pretty frantic when you're trying to get the eye drops in there. You just want to make sure that you're putting in the correct eye drop. Golden nugget number 2, I mentioned this before, when you're actually opening the eyelids of the child, sometimes parents can be a little squeamish or worried that they're going to bruise their eyes because it might take a lot of power and you might have to press down a lot. If you're able to get closer to the eyelashes and pull from there, it shouldn't take a lot of power or pressure to hold that eyelid open or to blink their eyelids to get that drop in there. If you're holding from the eyebrow or the cheek, you might feel like you're stretching their skin just to get the eyelid open. So if you can come closer to the eyelid margin where the eyelashes are and be kind of gentle and be able to open from there, you'll be able to open even if it's just a little bit to get the drop in there. Golden nugget number 3, Now, once you actually get the eye drop in your kid's eyes, they will instinctively want to go towards their eyes and rub their eyes to get the drop out. So just try and keep their arms pinned down just long enough for you to dab and blink and make sure that the drop's in there, so you can dab and blink and then pick them up and hold them just so they don't go instinctively right to the eyes. Now, if your kid is a little bit older, I did do a tutorial on how to put eye drops in their eyes. I'll put the link right up here. Also, if you're having to put eye drops or ointment in your own eyes, I have tutorials on that as well. I'll put the link up there or else down below. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm Dr. EyeGuy, looking out for you and your eyes. Stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.